NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Atlanta Dream. Coming to you from the beautiful city of Atlanta, I'm Blake Suniga. Joining me courtside are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Now here is Canada.
Reese.
She's guarded by Wilson. A solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. To the paint. Wilson with the bucket.
Really one of the best players in the pick and roll. Wilson has a great feel off the screen.
Outside Canada. Duchess with it. She's against Bonner. Clock at 6.
Pass to Reese.
Shot from 16. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
That's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss. Off to a nice start. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Canada with it. Here's Duchess. And a miss there on the triple. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Clark outside. Pass to Wilson. Canada grabs the board. Now here's Dimes. She's covered by Mitchell. Shot's good by Duchess.
That's just run-of-the-mill for her. She's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada.
That is her first foul of the game. Now here's Clark. D right on her. Pass to Mitchell. Bonner. Tipped away. And here comes the break. Dimes. That's good.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
Now here's Mitchell. Luana Bonner on the wing. Pass to Wilson. 6 to shoot. Over Reese. And that one's good. Wilson.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
Now here is Canada. Shot's good by Duchess.
I love her confidence. We've seen it right from the opening tip.
So it's Indiana now. 3-point lead. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Dream with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
At the line for your Atlanta Dream, Yarish.
And she makes the first. Both good at the line. Indiana with the ball. Now Clark.
Pass to Cunningham.
Offline with the 3.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Here's Canada. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Boston outside. Clark, guarded by Canada.
Pass to Cunningham. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here is Canada. She's covered by Clark. Here's Duchess. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Wilson sets a screen.
Shot by Clark, no good.
Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Dimes. Back to Canada. And Asia Wilson with the block.
A patient defender with the passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
Outside Canada. Now here's Duchess. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Second team foul.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
And so she makes both from the line. And here's Clark. Boston outside. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Lexi Hole on the wing. Again, the miss by the Fever. Inside, here's Billings. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Hole.
Pass to Cunningham.
Again, the miss by the Fever.
They got that one, but early on, they're struggling to secure the boards.
But it's still early. I wouldn't read too much into it. Still plenty of game ahead.
Yeah, time to get that right.
Duchess with it. She's covered by Cunningham.
Dimes, that's good.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Indiana trailing. And the foul on Natasha Cloud. That's her first foul.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana, Temi Fagbenle, Damiris Beltis.
Here's Clark. Will it go? There's the 3. And Dantas, good for 3.
Love the quick thinking from Dantas. Gets a clean look and lets it fly.
Out to the wing. Now here's Duchess.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Here's Duchess. And the Dream, another 3.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with the purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Clark. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Indiana.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Zawi B. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Dantas. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Cunningham.
To the inside. Clark. And she hits it to tie up the game. And here's Duchess. No good on the triple. So it's a tie game as we end the first. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And look. Looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
A lot of trips to the line for them through the first, very aggressive offensively.
And they're making full use of their home court advantage, I'll tell you that much. Fans have really helped them.
Pass to Dimes. Now Billings. Got a piece of it. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. And here are the Dream. Now Billings. Goes back up. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. Now Colson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with the three.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Now here's Cunningham.
Pass to Mitchell.
The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Dimes up top. She's covered by Mitchell. Dimes, that's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Colson. She's covered by Cloud. Outside Cunningham. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta leading. Now here's Dimes. She has 7. Count. The basket.
You see, they're perfectly 10 to keep going to that mid-range jumper if the defense will continue to give it to them. And I like that. If the defense is forcing you to shoot it, then, hey, make them pay.
You know, it's all about getting looks. Get an open look, take it. And they've used that shot to great effect.
And the Fever making a change here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Canada with the bucket.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. low. Basket counts.
An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to out-duel opponents on contact finishes.
Duchess.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Shot's good by Duchess.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here's Cunningham.
Pass to Bonner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner. That's foul number 2 for her.
That's her second foul, and the last thing she wants to do is pick up a third foul here because it's just way too early in the game for that.
Duchess with it. Bonner defending. Duchess, no good.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more aggressive on the offensive glass.
It's paid off with a higher rate of second chance buckets. Great effort to build this lead.
And normally the team with more effort wins.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 6. That shot's good, and she's now 3 for 7.
What a tough player. Lots of times Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Billings.
She's covered by Cunningham.
And that one's good. Billings.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Indiana with the ball. Down by 12. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Zawi B.
And we're in the thick of the WNBA season now, fellas.
Yeah, hey, this is when you start to feel those aches and pains. Second half of the season is when it catches up to you.
Yeah, and for the teams that come out on top, it's usually the ones that are able to persevere through those challenges.
Now here's Clark. She has 7. Sweet little floater.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
And here are the Dream. Pass to Duchess. Lets it go from the wing. The Fever pull it in.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Mitchell with it. 8 points for her. Broke loose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Canada. That's foul number 2 for her. And the Fever making a change here.
In for Indiana, Asia Wilson.
Indiana with the ball. It's a 10-point game. DeWanna Bonner for 3. Sinks the... triple.
I like the assertive approach there. Bonner wasting no time shooting off the pass.
And the Dream call time here. Here's Canada. Pass to Dimes. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And here's Bonner. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Lexi Hole on the wing. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Bonner can't hit. Atlanta with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Reese, she's guarded by Wilson. Stolen by Bonner. That's tipped. It's stolen by Dimes. Yes, once again. she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Clark. 9 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Russell pulls it in. Here's Canada. Pass is on Delasini. Reese shoots over Wilson. And again, the Dream score.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Wilson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. And offensive glass getting it done. Now here is Canada. Defense is right there. In the hoop for her 3rd make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Canada. That is her 3rd foul so far.
Substitution for the Fever. Boston.
Here's Wilson. She's got 6. Clark outside. Launches it. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Canada. Here's Dimes. Here's Reese. Count it.
You got to give them credit. The job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Angel Reese. Shooting 1.
The Fever really having a tough go here. Clark outside. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now here's Dimes. She's got 13. The kick out to Canada. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Clark, that one's good.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset, but she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Here's Dimes. Used every last tick on the clock and dropped it in for the buzzer beater.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That's showing some guts.
41.
No hesitation, no fear, just tremendous execution.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Dream leading by 14. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. I mean, what a performance we're seeing out there by Dimes.
Her ability to disrupt passes and getting a hand on the ball, enforcing turnovers and steals has been excellent in this one.
Just a pest on the defensive end for opposing ball handlers, and she's just really playing some great defense.
Here's Cloud. Right wing. Now here's Dimes. She's covered by Mitchell. And it's good. 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Now here's Russell. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They've found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
A 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. And another 3 for Indiana.
It's crazy. It's just another thing Mitchell does well offensively. Stop and pop. She just kills you with any space.
Back to Cloud. Shoots over Clark. Cloud can't get it to go.
And here's Indiana. A top pick in the 2023 draft. Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an All-Star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for the center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston? And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Pass to Clark. Shoots over Cloud. It's hauled in by Reese.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
Back to Cloud. Up top, Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dimes. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Juana Bonner on the wing. She's covered by Allen. Here's Bonner. And there it is.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Dimes. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12. With that basket. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Timeout called. Fever.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
new group getting ready for the Dream. Now Clark, 19 points in the game. There's the triple. Here's Wilson. In tight, she gets the jumper to fall.
Gotta appreciate the hustle. Wilson doing whatever she can to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Duchess. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Knocked away. Now here's Cloud. Canada with it. Cloud, she's covered by Mitchell. The shot by Canada, no good. And here's Indiana. Down by 12. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
She's perfect from the line this time. So it's Indiana now. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Bond. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Mitchell, shot's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Canada. She's got 6. And she comes up with the deuce.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Pass to Clark. Wilson outside. Dream with the rebound. Cloud outside. Duchess with it. Tries it from 19. That's short off the rim. Wilson right side. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Canada, she's covered by Clark. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting one.
Mitchell with it. She's got 13. Clark outside from downtown. They grab their own miss. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Love how tenacious Wilson is, just daring defenders to foul her on the way up.
It's her first trip to the line, so she gets them both.
And in 2023, Asia Wilson won her second straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships, but Asia led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
And she gets it to go.
Yeah, that's all that you can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the Dream making a change here. And so here's Atlanta. 11-point game. Pass to Dimes. It's good, and that takes her to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
When they've pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot, it might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you, no reason to pass it up.
Yeah, take what you can get. She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Duchess. She's got 17. Reese gets the bucket.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Indiana with the ball. And here is Mitchell. 13 points in this game. Pass to Clark. With the floater.
It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
Here's Dimes. Reese. It's good as 5 others. Before it were, she's now shooting 6 for 7.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
They're losing the battle in the paint.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Wilson. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Shots good by Duchess.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her 3-point attempt.
Austin outside. And here's Clark. Cunningham left side. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Cloud. Over Mitchell. Cloud can't get it to go. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Wilson with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now Duchess. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dream out in front, up by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And the final period of play just about to get started here. And an intense. Foul right there.
I have no idea why she's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between those two.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only explanation for it. And even then, it's not a very good one.
Yep, that one. Goes.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Outside Cunningham.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Dimes. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Bonner outside. Clark outside. This one for three. It's hauled in by Reese.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Stolen by Clark. Makes it off the glass.
Unstoppable offense for both teams. I love the pace of this game.
Yeah, the pace is only picking up the deeper we get into this game. This has absolutely been a fun one to watch.
And the basket is good.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Bonner outside. Clark. Back to Bonner. Takes the three. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. Atlanta leading. Out to the left wing. So the whistle blows. On the shot, 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. He set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
Now here's Cunningham.
Back to Clark. Jacks up a 3. Duchess grabs the miss. And here are the Dream. At one point, they led by 16. Fires the 3.
That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second 3 of the half right there.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Bonner. Now Clark. Now Dantas. Shot clock at 5. Bonner buries the long-range jumper.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Duchess. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Bonner. Dantas left side. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
It's on Mercedes Russell.
Well, Dantas isn't afraid of getting physical inside. Goes right into the defender and gets her shot off.
So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. The Dream on offense. They lead by 11. Out to the wing. Pass to Duchess. Here's Russell.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Bonner outside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Russell. To the middle. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Once Russell gets inside, it's already too late. She has a nice touch around the basket.
Boston outside.
Bonner inside. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Wilson. Lets it go from deep.
It's hauled in by Reese.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Canada up top. Deflected. And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Atlanta calls timeout.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Duchess. Pass to Dimes. And that's a foul called on Aaliyah Boston. That's her third foul of the game.
Team foul.
Fever on D. They trail by 11. Now here's Dimes. Clock at 6. Zawi B. And that one's good.
What an intimidating inside presence. Defenders have their hands full when Zawi B is near the rim.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. And the foul called on Duchess. That's foul number 2 for her.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Now here's Mitchell. From deep, Asia Wilson. That's in there. Chelsea Mitchell with the assist.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
Here's Dimes. It's hauled in by Boston. Dewana Bonner on the wing. Offensive rebound. And it's Wilson missing.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Now here's Dimes. She's guarded by Wilson. To the left wing. To the left side wing. Here's Duchess. Gets the jumper to fall from the corner. So it's Indiana now. Clark with it. Down low. Wilson. Bucket is good.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Dimes. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Duchess. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Duchess. It's good from long range.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is. Especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
So it's Indiana now. It's a 13-point game from deep. Clark outside.
Another miss there by Caitlin Clark.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Clark. Ball's knocked loose. Jordan Canada for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
They're not letting up. Guys, they just keep coming at him.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Absolutely.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. They need this. Kicks it out to Wilson. From outside the arc. Russell pulls it in.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky. And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
She rifled that one in from distance.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Duchess. Shoots from the elbow. The Fever pull it in. Bonner left side. Over dimes. It's hauled in by Reese. And so here's Atlanta. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Russell. She's guarded by Wilson. From 15 feet away. And again, the Dream score. Here's Clark. Boston outside. So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that's a wrap, everyone.